I'm not necessarily proud of every single video that I've put out over the many years we've been putting out God, Family, and Guns, but I am proud that every single one of them is very family friendly. It's something that we've heard of for years, that people say they love that they can sit down with their family and watch this, and they know that there's not going to be any surprises, because that's why we started this channel. I started this channel because I was wanting to learn more about guns myself. And where do you go? We go to YouTube to learn about guns. And mostly what I was seeing at the time was either half-naked women shooting machine guns or lots and lots of cursing. So we put together this channel to make sure that there was a light in a very dark world. And as we've established this channel for the family, we have put together a list of 7 things that will get you kicked off of God, Family, and Guns. Now, what I will say is that we very much encourage everybody to comment. We encourage disagreements, any kind of comment. We open up the comments to everyone, except when you cross these 7 lines. Number 1, cursing. Now again, we're a family-friendly channel. We want to ensure that any video, we've produced at this point over 2,000 videos on our 3 different channels. We want at any point, if any of those videos were to be clicked on, they're not going to see something crazy written down below as far as cursing goes. So cursing will always get you, it'll always get the comment deleted. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're agreeing or saying something positive about the video or saying something negative about it. If there's curse words in there, we're just going to delete that particular comment. If you keep cursing, we'll eventually have to delete you from the channel. Number 2, threats. Sadly, we get threats. Now, I knew long ago, you put yourself out there, it's going to come, and threats come. They come and they go, and nothing has ever come to fruition. They're just threats. But my wife goes through these comments as well. There's also a lot of other people going through the comments, praying for the different prayers in the comments. So obviously those are disturbing, and we're going to take them very seriously. So we will screenshot those, we'll delete you from the channel, and we will report you. Number 3, racism. Racism is well outside the teaching of Jesus Christ to love your neighbor, and racism will have no part of this channel. This channel is for every single race on the planet. If you're a racist, number 1, we don't want your racist comments here. But number 2, you're very much outside what it is Jesus taught us about loving our neighbor. So we're not going to allow racist comments there either. Number 4, insulting people on the channel. Now, kind of what I mean by that is, you know, we interview a lot of people. Oftentimes at SHOT Show, we'll just walk up to people and ask them if they're willing to do an interview, and oftentimes they don't want to. But we talk them into it, and they finally do the interview, and we just want to kind of just make sure they're treated as the professionals that they are. It's okay to disagree with them. It's okay to insult their product or whatever that may be. Just leave them alone. They're kind of throwing themselves out there to some degree involuntarily. So we just want to make sure those guys are just treated professionally. Number 5. Sex bots. Now, chances are, if you're watching this, you're not a sex bot. We just unfortunately had to add this to this category because, you know, they're very real. Obviously, if you are watching this, don't click on those. Sexy Russian women don't want you to click on them. Those are clearly sex bots. Just don't click on them. So we delete those as best we can. We hide the users from the channel. We report them to YouTube. We do everything we can to keep them out of there, but they still, you know, they infiltrate pretty easily. Number 6, scams. This is a new one. We didn't really have a lot of scams under our name, but apparently there's a lot of people out there using our logo and saying they're me and going out and commenting on your comments, saying you won stuff, give them all your information, probably your bank account as well, as my guess. But we, of course, delete them from the channel. We report them, hide those comments as best we can, but they infiltrate as well. And finally, number 7, cursing God. Now, for me personally, God gave his only begotten Son to lay down his life for me. And that means a lot to me. And you're not going to curse him here. You might, it's okay to not believe in God. It's okay to be mad at God. Job was mad at God. But he never cursed God. So it's okay to do those 2 things on this channel. But don't curse him. Don't curse God. That's where I draw the line. And it's also okay to, just disagree with any sort of spiritual thing I say. That's okay too. Just don't curse God. So there you go. There's the 7 things. Other than that, say whatever you want. We encourage it. We definitely encourage it. I hope out of all this you didn't get that you're not allowed to disagree with anything I say or anything like that. It's just really cursing, threats, racism, don't insult people, sex bots, scams, and don't curse God. And you can say whatever else you want. Any thoughts on that? Put in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.